Louie XO is a 25-year-old up-and-coming artist from Columbus whose unique style draws inspiration from Lil Uzi Vert, Young Thug, and the mellow samples of Kanye West. And Louie is with us here. How are you today?
I'm great. How you doing?
I'm excellent, thank you. So, what was it that inspired you to begin creating music?
What inspired me to create and make music? I'd say I had a talk with a representation of spirit. So it was telling me like I should never let nobody feel as down as I was at the moment because I was at a low point in my life. So
Yeah.
it just told me to show love. So that's why I added XO in my name.
Yeah. And you were, of course, from Columbus, Ohio. So,
Correct. Correct.
what was your kind of upbringing like in there, and your time in Alabama as well? How did they both influence your musical style and the choices of artists that you admire?
Columbus really inspired me because I watched my mom. Like that's what really dedicated me to the music. She struggles, so when I seen her come up, that was like I was proud of my come ups. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, that's the bring up. But Alabama, you know what I'm saying? They really didn't have influence on me because they was just hating.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you're set to release your 30th project at Christmas,
Yes,
um,
sir.
and you've had an impressive body of work in just 5 years, having your 30th project. So, what is the creative process behind this new project, and what sets it apart from your previous 29?
Okay, the creative process is I had a lot to talk about this time because I had to go through a lot going on with the label and just blowing up in general. So what separates it from the other projects is this one is like I really honestly believe is the blow up. I
Yeah,
had somebody tell me they thought I was gonna blow up in 2021, and I think 24 was the perfect time. It came in just a good amount.
yeah. And it's being released at Christmas. Is it Christmas related, or is that just a coincidence?
That was just a coincidence, perfect time to drop. So yeah, this project is just like maybe I think personally my best project.
Yeah. Now, of course, you've actually founded some labels, including TBA and TGA.
Yes,
So,
sir.
what was it that inspired you to start these labels?
What inspired me to start these labels would be there were other underground artists like I was, and nobody was paying attention to them. They probably felt like, oh, nobody really likes my music and all this and that.
Mm,
So I was trying to sign all the youngins I thought was like hard, like I was, and got the same disrespect. You know what I'm saying? So there's that.
yeah. And what kind of artists do you aim to support and promote with the album?
The kind of artists we kind of look for are like anybody that can mesh with the group, you know what I'm saying? You have to
Yeah.
like really fit the image we trying to go for with the TBA being Thought Boy, you know what I'm saying? So I try to get them to like really like have that wave of just everybody fucks with me. I can just hit any bitch I want to, you know what I'm saying? There you go.
Mm, yeah. And your roster includes talented artists like Luhswaggstarr, Devinmedina, and so many others. So, how do you go about selecting the artists that you sign, and how do you look for a potential collaborator?
First, I'd like to say shout out to my boy Luhswaggstarr Drip. You know what I'm saying? DK and everybody signed with the label, but Vina's no part of this label anymore. But
Hmm.
the way I go selecting artists, I say you really just have to have that swagger about you. Like you just going hard, the delivery's there. You know what I'm saying? I look for
Yeah.
like a little image you could post yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just somebody that's just not scared, ready to just show themselves to the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. And you yourself, your music has been described as a fusion of so many different artists. So, how do you incorporate elements from all these different artists into your own unique sound?
Okay, I'd say Lil Uzi Vert was just his energy and just swagger and how he carries himself, being that rock star, real type of image, not just a rapper being a gangster and just saying I'm a rock star because he's famous. Like and I really like how like lyrics, like Earl Sweatshirt. I put him on my Mount Rushmore rap because
Mm,
when you really listen to him, you have to sit down and think. You know what I'm saying? So I like people to really sit down and think when they listen to my music, not just vibe out and shake their head and talk about the beat.
yeah, absolutely. And You've had the opportunity to collaborate yourself with so many notable figures as well. So, what are some of the memorable experiences or even lessons that you've learned with working with such established artists?
Okay, I worked with Lil B, and I
Yeah.
actually got to personally mix his vocals, so that was pretty cool. And like he's like a real highly motivated person. Like he'll push you, you know what I'm saying? And if you
Yeah.
need anything, here's my number.
Yeah.
I met Lil Uzi. He that was like cool. Just I couldn't geek out because he's like a regular person like I am. He's just getting money, so
Mm.
but like the thing he taught me was like, you know what I'm saying? Like keep doing you what you're doing. Like your energy is like good energy, you know what I'm saying? So I really be heavy on the good energy, good vibes, whatever you could bring.
Yeah. And your personality is mirrored in your colourful beard. So how does personal style and expression play a role in your identity as an artist, and how do you feel it translates into your
Yeah.
music?
I feel like it plays a big role because you have to start a name for yourself or an image for yourself that people could want to believe in and really
Yeah.
be like, oh, like that guy's cool. So I take a lot in that. The beard dyeing, I started a trend. I had seen a few people doing it and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it just, it's all love from me. So that just turns me up a little bit more, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, your 30th project is, of course, coming out at Christmas, but beyond that, what can we expect from you in the future? Are there any exciting projects or collaborations or milestones on the horizon that you can share with us?
There's a deluxe version of the album actually, and I'm very proud of that because I feel like that might even top the album. So,
Ooh.
um, that and then TBA will be taking over Jamster magazine. So all the artists signed to me will have like a front back page of the album, and then or the magazine, and then I'll be on the front, and then we'll have an artist on the back for Artist of the Month.
Excellent. And in the long term, what goals and aspirations do you have that you're maybe wanting to achieve?
A goal I really want to achieve is paying off a kid in the hospital's medical bills
Ooh.
because I want their parents to not only, you know, I mean, if they don't like my music, then they'll respect me for that and then leave them a
Yeah.
note. They'll always keep going because I know how hard it is and people want to give up. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to have motivation. So we try to push motivation in our music.
Yeah, that is quite a noble goal there. And in the
Yes, sir.
meantime,
Thank you.
where are we able to find all your music that you've released so far? And when your 30th project comes out, where can we find that?
Okay, you can expect to find everything on SoundCloud and YouTube. So SoundCloud is my biggest movement right now, about doing about 10K over 11 songs, you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
dropped the song Granny's Crib and I did 1,000 pretty fucking quick, so you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They can
Yeah.
expect to find it on SoundCloud and YouTube.
Excellent. Well, many thanks for talking to us today. It's been great having you here.
Thank you so much. It was great having me on. Thank you.